my goodness, so what's going on? Well, they ousted Kevin McCarthy, so, I did that reading just a little bit before, and it was saying that his time was coming, basically. If you go back, I went back and watched that reading. Anyway, so with the ousting of him, don't forget, Matt Gaetz said before, Trump should be Speaker of the House. So all over his lie central platform, that's all you see over there. Trump, Speaker of the House. Trump for Speaker of the House. This guy doesn't understand anything about how the House works, rules, regulations, absolutely nothing. This guy's a moron when it comes to anything like that. So what about this thing about 45, Trump for Speaker of the House? Oh my Lord. Yeah, manipulation. That's what it would be about. It would be about total manipulation and stopping the government. Okay? So above that, we have an end. He would like to put an end to a lot of things and hold on. Okay? So that's the big brouhaha with that. Let's see. It would be a Pandora's box. Yeah, for sure would be a Pandora's box. Could you imagine this cray-cray as Speaker of the House? Above it, we have, the really unhappy mental thing, the dark path that he's chosen to walk. Dark agendas, the fishtails, the lies, the spins, when it comes to Biden and democracy and the Democrats, okay? The challenge is what's being built. Above it, the choices being made, life choices, getting to calmer waters, what's being worked on, and trying to get away with it. Because underneath of it, we have his opportunity for the White House and the sharing of the poisonous cup for him to be great leader. And that would strengthen him. And, what they're holding on to, but is out in the cold when it comes to support, okay? So, Matt Gaetz has said that before. I think it's a total cray-cray because absolutely he would not get be voted in, but maybe they will offer him up again as Speaker of the House just to pump up his ego, because there's no way that he would be voted in as actual Speaker. But this is the logic here. I could manipulate it. I could end stuff, okay? I'd have control. I could hold on to everything. I'm unhappy, and I'm happy to walk that dark path, and I could put out all these fishtails and lies and more spins even against Biden, against the president, against democracy. It would be fabulous for me, okay? But the challenge is building this, the path forward to get out of, get into calmer waters and working on getting away with everything again. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So let's break it down. This is something that they've held to, working on, trying to build this drama for a new opportunity for those of the uber right that are holding to this nonsense, but they are out in the cold. You know, it's not going to happen. No matter how many of them in the uber right would like to see it. And this is why I say Marjorie Trader Green is vying for that position, because we know that she is a mouthpiece for 45 and all things Putin. Okay? But going into it, we have this dark mental pain that they're going through, wanting to get to calmer waters and, you know, get away with it. The theft, just get away with stuff. Continuing. We have here the Pandora's box of who will be the next speaker. We have the fishtails, the lies, the dark path being walked when it comes to democracy, and the Democrats and the sharing, okay, attempted sharing. And then we have the action is for the White House, okay, with aims for the White House. So underneath of it all, we have the manipulation, putting an end to some things, the choices being made, wanting to control, have leadership power, the strength of the people, or the strength of those that are in alignment, okay? Just craziness. So let's look at, I think I'm going to pull and just do the short one on the manipulation. What about this manipulation? What about the manipulation? What are they up to with this? Going into it out in the cold, wanting to move things forward. The challenge is the burden. Everything up in the air. Above it, they're trying to build this. And the foundation is their dark agenda. Okay? About who's going to hold on to power of leadership to be able to, again, charge forward and carry the big sword, okay? And again, you know, there are those with their ambition, the Trader Green. Can you imagine the Trader Green in there as Speaker of the House? Oh my Lord. So anyway, yeah, the manipulation is about trying to construct and get somebody devious in, trying to get somebody in there with their dark agendas, because they were not happy with McCarthy. He wasn't doing their bidding. I mean, he really pulled a brain dead thing to get in, promising the uber right that he would do their bidding, and then when he didn't, he made that provision that one person could oust him, and that's exactly what happened. So they've got the burden of all this stuff up in the air, and driving it is who is going to hold the power and the line for them. Okay, so yeah, they're trying to build this up, but they're out in the cold when it comes to, grand leader Trump's nonsense. They're wanting to get to calmer waters by what? Having somebody in there willing to slice and dice. All of their drama is up in the air, and they've got the burden of charging forward, and it's about what's driving it, the want for manipulation of this dark agenda. Okay? Yeah. So let's look at who's our primary darkness that they might be looking at. Can it give us a heads up? What is their scheming? Above it, the message. The foundation is about democracy, about the Democrats, okay? Of course, they always want to put out a dark message about the Democrats, okay? That's the whole thing with Magatonians, the uber right, the worldview, their worldview, okay? And their choice to walk the dark road. The challenges to Pandora's box of nonsense and the nightmare scenario that they are doing. Underneath of it all, we have, again, woman of power that wants to abuse justice. I keep coming up with the woman. I keep coming up, although it doesn't necessarily mean a woman, but somebody of wealth, somebody that caters to wealth, that is looking to secure themselves, okay, through abuse of justice. Yeah, somebody with a dark agenda, a sellout of democracy, okay? So that's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. So that's what they want to get in there. The uber right wants somebody who doesn't give a rat's ass about justice, who has got this dark agenda when it comes to Biden and it comes to Democrats and it comes to democracy. Somebody that's dancing to the tune of Putin and willing to do whatever, they dictate needs to be done in this second. So we'll have to watch and see what happens. Now we are still, things can change. This reading here doesn't mean that this is 100% going to happen, but I mean, this is, in this second, the lay of the land. They would like to get somebody in from the uber right. That's what Matt Gaetz and the rest of these dark elements want, okay? They want somebody in there that's radical. Now, hopefully, we've got enough common sense. Democrats, of course, they're all going to vote for Hakeem Jeffries. And hopefully there are enough real, genuine conservative Republicans that would railroad their ability to get somebody in that is that caustic, full-on uber right mentality. So we'll have to see what happens with this. We'll read on it a little later. It's early in the process. And but yeah, remember when Matt Gaetz said Trump for Trump for House Speaker, and like I said, all over Truth Social, or Lies Central as I call it, they are all echoing Trump for Speaker of the House. Thank God these yahoos are not in the House to be able to vote him in. On that note, I'll leave that here and we'll see you online.